need to quit hitting these dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit hitting these dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit hitting these dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to shed my skin, this filth, this outer shell. Need to crack the code, let it go, ring the bell, cause I'm gonna keep on looking for the message on the ground, all around in the sky, disguised in catchy lines. Fingerprint the history, lingering in misery, nothing but my syndrome, waiting for deliverance. Never gonna happen if I keep my eyes closed. If this red plum freezes, my blood will never flow. If I don't get this job, I'll never get paid. If they don't know my name, I'll never have it made. Need to wake up, need to shake off the dust, need to be the one to manifest harmony, love. Nobody but me believe that I'm the one to open it. And even if I cheat a bit, I'm still a social moderate, hiding in my room behind the highs and lows. When it's time to go, I keep the rhyme in my soul.
The puddle of the broken fruit feeds life, need light, soulless, powerless, harness, sanity's harmless. Farthest team player feeding on the field, shielding gate up. Children of the corn, born lightly, tightly, sickle blade, slinging slang, bang off with the head nod. Power up the slob, nightly, hard-headed helmet with velvet skin. If there was a heart inside the tin, I guess it's feeling rusty, it must be my calling. I've been selling out my relay anyway. Over another, my brother, we seeing dreams breaking on the triple beam. Scales prepare to be used, dusty pipes, I've been smoking up the old news. Newsy 89 cents, pay the dollar loosely. Doobie action, smoking satisfaction, factory tax and toxic waste in your face. What you gonna taste? What you gonna taste now, yo?
I need to quit hitting these dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit hitting these dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit hitting these dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit hitting dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. It's all smoke and reflection. Joke to the Bedouin who's wandering the desert in search of a better settlement. It never made sense. Guess it wasn't meant to. Brought to attention, demented in recognition of a flat-sided cell, only born to repel. Swore not to tell about my morning in hell. Emotion coasting, the coast is clear. Can't roll in the dough if I choke on my fears. Letting go of art, decadent and urban metro, like burning up the echoes of my mental centerpieces. Release my ghost, found peace in the smoke. Alone in the hail, the day the curse broke. A tornado of blows that knocks the door closed. A way for me to live without acting like I was frozen. Giving up my day and night to live without your way of life is nothing but a sacrifice to get away from dusty pipes.
Paper route mouth, southwest and ho. Landlord down low, fibers illuminate the ball. Slow cyclone, snowball, running through the meadow overall. Overland sand is last at first, still made for walking on the path of castles. No hassle, just a little bit of aqua to unlock your block back. Facts melting through the haystacks since way back. Smoke a bowl full of acid, stomp on your soul. Corrupt the mind's monkey on the road to patrol. We looking on the long road, it folds the foes that chose to grow the old side of rapping. Inside the cold vein, needle dream poking at the main. How can I tame the beast that proclaims my name? To fame the gaining of the future chain link. Think tanks that sink, sub-level saddle. Moving on to get the proper paddle. Moving to get the proper paddle.
I need to quit hitting these dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit hitting these dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit hitting these dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit hitting this dusty pipe, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit hitting those dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit hitting those dusty pipes, looking for ways out of this musky life. I need to quit.